Now we are joined by Gustavo Lopez, UFC Bantamweight, 1-1 in UFC, 12-5 as a mixed martial artist. He fights Adrian Yanez on March the 20th. I believe you are living in Las Vegas. Just talk to us first about that. How is life in Las Vegas during the pandemic?
Bro, it's been amazing, truly. It hasn't really changed. We've been very fortunate to be able to train every day. And then being able to go into the UFC to the UFC PI has been absolutely incredible.
The PI, the UFC Performance Institute, you made big use of that, you said, after your Merab fight. How helpful has it been since then, since the Anthony Birchak fight? Have you been using it quite a lot?
Oh, every day, man. Absolutely every day in there. The people in the UFC PI have been absolutely incredible. They've been taking care of me. My weight's been looking great. I've been feeling stronger. Just so much better. So I'm just pretty excited about being able to go in there and just fucking feel amazing.
When did you make the move to Las Vegas, and what was this decision making behind that?
I moved to Las Vegas 6 years ago. Was in the Bay Area before that. Decided to come down and help Miesha Tate and Brian Caraway for their fights, and I just loved it down here, so I stayed.
And your UFC debut last year against Merab Dvalishvili, that was on 20 hours notice. Looking back at that fight, would you still take it on 20 hours notice?
100%. Yeah, 100%. I would take that fight again. Hopefully I would be more prepared, but when you get the call to be able to get into the UFC, you just have to take it regardless of the circumstances.
And what was it like knowing, I know that you couldn't really prepare for it and do the research you wanted, but how was it knowing that you're going to fight someone that's just going to look to take you down every single time?
It didn't really matter, man. It really mattered if some guy wanted to strike with me. I know I wanted to fight. I thought I was going to be able to guillotine, but Merab has really good wrestling and an amazing engine on there. So he's a savage. He actually not moved to Las Vegas, but he's been in Xtreme Couture training, helping Aljamain for his fight. So it's been nice to be able to get some rounds in with him too.
Yeah, you talk about Couture. Just talk to us about that experience fighting with Aljamain and training with Benavidez as well, who both of them are fighting on UFC 259 on a weekend. How have you found that experience fighting with such professionals like them?
Amazing. It's been truly amazing, man. Aljamain and Sterling been definitely a benefit of having the gym, his skill set, his work ethic. It's I can see him being the world champion soon. So hopefully, good luck to him. And having Joseph Benavidez at Xtreme Couture has been nothing but a pleasure, man. His mindset, the way he works, and the way he thinks of things is just amazing. He's just one of those guys that just is so nice to have around.
Your first win in UFC came in your second fight, and it was against your teammate and friend, Anthony Birchak. We recently saw how that kind of teammates colliding in UFC 258 with Johnson versus Burns. How did you find the experience fighting a teammate and friend?
It didn't really matter, man. Me and Birchak, we're friends, we're teammates, but it's a fight. How many times have we gone into the rounds and training and just fought each other? Countless amount of times. Now we're all just getting paid and everybody's making some money. So it's been great.
Was there no hard feelings after that fight at all either?
After the fight, it's shook hands, we had a beer, everything was good. It's the job we do. It's not personal. I don't hate anyone that we fight. It's the job we chose to do. We both decided to sign on the dotted line and fight. So regardless if we're friends or not, or if I'm hate you or not, I'm going in there and fucking taking your heads off.
And that was a great victory for you, first round submission. Looking back at that, how did it feel getting that victory and in the UFC, the biggest moment of your life?
It was nice, man. It was truly nice. It's definitely something we worked really hard for, and I'm just getting better. I've been improving so much. It was the first time I had a good camp at Xtreme at the PI. So now that my second camp, I feel even better. So just excited to keep growing and keep getting better.
And now you fight Adrian Yanez, another tough fight. I don't think you have had the best, first 3 fights in UFC because you've had really tough fights. Haven't really been introduced slowly. But looking at him as an opponent, what do you make of him?
He's a good striker. He has good skill set, but we haven't found out how good he is on the ground. And that's where I thrive at. I'm a monster in there. People, in the world of sharks, I'm that megalodon that destroys people that think they're good.
Is that how you think it's going to play out? Is you're going to take him to the ground and test him?
Maybe. I might just hit him hard enough, he might just fall and get knocked out. So my hand's been improving so much. I'm excited to grow. I have amazing coaches of Adrian Yanez and Jimmy Gifford that have been just making me better. And I have so much stuff going on. Like literally right now, we're in mid photo shoot. And I told the guys, hey man, I got a quick interview, so I'm out here. Bring my buddy Coco out here. We're out, come and say hi. We're out here shooting with amazing. Fighting is not the only thing I do. I go out. I joined partnership with this amazing designer called Camille Flawless that has an amazing clothing line, and we do some really cool things. One of the things that we do is add Swarovski's fucking stones in fucking Air Force One. So
that's amazing.
Yeah, so it's something cool. She does amazing stuff doing Swarovski stones and like dresses and high-end dresses. She's done runway models, people on the red carpet, A1 celebrities. So it's been nice to be able to partner up with her and kind of just helping her out, because I went to school to do finance and do business. So joining up with her, just helping her out with the new business, the new concept of life, and how the new kids kind of understand business. Been nice to kind of just understand, get the partnership of her design with my business mindset. We've been doing amazing. We had a fashion show just 2 weeks ago. I got to post about it pretty soon, but it's just been amazing. We have a photo shoot right now we got to do. It's just been so much fun, and like fighting is not the only thing I do, but it's what my number one priority is right now. So I'm training super hard. I run through these and then when my little time off, I'll do these little side projects and then get back to training.
How do you find balancing fighting and having a social life and any other kind of ventures you do outside of it? How do you find the balance in that?
It actually, it's a nice distraction from the fight, because everybody's like, fight. And I'm like, yeah, I got to train. I got to wake up in the morning, get my runs in. I also do the stock market. So I wake up in the morning and I'm, playing with the stock market, and then go to training at 9 o'clock. I have a full-on schedule. And then when I get done around 5, I'll have like a couple hours to, go to meetings, talk to people, get some whole business stuff going on. And then I'll be in a home around 7, 8 and go to bed by, before 8, 9 o'clock. And then, get my 8 hours of sleep and do it again. During fight camp, the first 8 weeks is just you got me in between those sessions. I could, get some phone calls on the road, driving people. We'll do quick interviews like this. I get done my training around 5, and that gives me 2-3 hours to be able to do my little side projects. Or maybe on the weekends, they're free to go out and do business meetings, do a fashion show, do some photo shoots here and there. And it's been so much fun and a nice distraction from always constantly thinking about, fighting. But again, I love it. It's my number one priority. And I fucking feel like a monster, man. I feel physically, mentally, and emotionally the best I've ever felt. And I hear a bunch of interviews of whatever his name is, saying that, oh, he likes to wrestle, he likes to, get in some scrambles. I'm like, you never gone with someone like me. And he's thinking like, I've been with hard hitting fighters. I've gone with fucking Aljamain Sterling, that's a funky dude that loves to strike. And I've been with Joseph Benavidez, that's one of the legends of the sport. I've been with amazing fighters that love to strike and I love to fucking bang. So I enjoy it. But realize this, I am that huge giant shark in the waters that's gonna fucking drown you. And I'm gonna take him to really deep waters, and we're gonna see how he can swim. A lot of people say, oh, he'd be good. It's different swimming in a little kiddie pool, but when you get in the ocean with these giant sharks, it's different.
Is that how you expected it to play out? Because I did interview Yanez, and he's kind of expecting a brawl. But he's
yeah, we're gonna go. I'm gonna get there in the middle. We're gonna come forward. We're gonna fucking bang it out. But I realize it's not. We're not in a boxing match. We're not in a kickboxing match. We're in an MMA fight. So I'm gonna take all advantages I can take and fucking put him on his head, smash him, and fucking drown him. Truly drown this guy to a point that he ever get asked to fight me again. The answer is gonna be no. The way Xtreme Couture, the way we act, you never want to fight a guy from Xtreme Couture because we run people. We don't just beat people up. We demolish guys. It's just like mindset that Eric has put on us, and we got to go in there. We got to demolish people. And they ask, "Oh, you want to fight Gustavo?" The answer is usually going to be no.
And How likely is it, do you think, this goes to decision? You've won 11 fights. 11 of your 12 wins have come via stoppage. And Adrian Yanez knocks people out. It's just what he does as well. So how likely is this to go to decision?
I doubt it. I think someone's going to be finished. You know, he could maybe catch me. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's always possible. It's a fight. We throw in 4-ounce gloves. People, you know, we throw punches, people get hit. But I'm doing everything I can to, you know, to make sure all those little errors are out of the way, keeping my hands up, moving well. My boxing, my coach, Jimmy Giver, been working so much on my defense, on my fighting, but also coming forward. Well, we could punch coming forward, we could punch going backwards. And I promise him, if he touches the ground, I'm a different monster on the ground.
What is it like fighting in the UFC Bantamweight Division? Because it's the most crazy division I've probably ever seen. It's full of monsters, and you two are two of the best as well, but you're not ranked, which is crazy.
No. Well, I'm new.
Yeah.
People don't know me. Let me get a couple wins in. I'll get noticed. Well, you know, and then we'll hit the top 15. We'll take the 15 out, and then we'll get to the top 10, and then we'll get to the top 5. I truly believe I'm one of the best in the world. I have this skill set. I got the mindset, and I've got amazing coaches and teammates that can help me get to this, you know, to become a world champion.
Do you think that Merab fight will really help you as well in terms of knowing what it takes to fight someone 100%. That is ranked?
Oh, 100%. Me and Merab already I'm telling you, he's at Xtreme Couture now. We actually wrestled together. And it's funny, after we grapple a couple rounds, he's like, don't ask for a rematch. So he knows how I feel. And against Merab, that's, you know, top 10 fight in the world. He's like, don't ask for a rematch. That's saying something, you know. And I'm sure we're joking around, but I feel my skill set is good, you know. And again, Merab's an amazing fighter, and I got full respect for him. Like we talk at the gym, we hang out, you know. He's there for helping Aljamain, but again, he's there, so I can see what he's doing. He sees my work ethic, and he's like, hey, like, don't ask for a rematch. And I'm like, you know, it's funny because I'm not even worried about it, because me and Merab won't fight each other for the next couple of years. I gotta work my way up. I understand that it's, you know, system. You know, I'm not a ranked fighter. I gotta get at least 3-4 wins before I get to the top 15, and then eventually maybe get a chance to fight with him. Maybe I might just pass him and go above him. Who knows? You know, this life is different from everything, so I'm just gonna enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, and just love it, man. Love life.
Would a rematch be something you'd want as well?
Nah, it's the fight that happened. If it happens, I'll take it. 100% would take it, because I feel with a full camp, that fight's completely different.
And is there anybody in the Bantamweight division you want to fight at a certain time?
Not at all. I'll fight anyone that the UFC decides to put in front of me. I feel stylistic-wise, I'm, you know, a danger to everybody. I can hit people. I fucking can choke people. It's, you know, what else you want? You want an exciting fight, put me in there.
What is your prediction for the Yanez versus Lopez?
I feel like, you know, I'm sure you said the thing. Someone's gonna get stopped. You know, we'll see if it happens in the first round. I don't see it going to the third.
Okay, and this weekend, Aljamain Sterling, who you've trained with, is fighting in the UFC Bantamweight Division for the title versus Peter Yan. What is your predictions for that fight? I
think, you know, Sterling, you know, goes in there and gets that title, man. He works. I've been seeing him work super hard, super ready. I'm excited for him. I'm really excited. And him being part of Xtreme Couture, I'm going to root for the guy.
Do you think there's something about Sterling that people don't really know about in terms of from what you've seen working with him that the majority of fans don't realize he has a little advantage over Peter Yan with?
He's funky, man. He's the funk master. He fucking moves very well. He's striking. He has good wrestling, good back control, good jiu-jitsu. He's a solid guy. Again, he's the #1 contender for a reason.
Holland versus Brunson fight, which is the main event of the card you're fighting on. How do you think that one plays out?
Who?
Brunson versus Holland, which is the main event of the event you fight on.
This is the first time me hearing whose card I'm fighting on. Don't really matter. I don't really know. It's let them fight it out. I'm gonna just go in there, handle my business, get my W, and go home.
And when can we see you next if you do win against Yanez?
Bro, after I get that win, I'm gonna try to get in there as soon as possible.
Okay, great. Thank you for your time, and I wish you all the best ahead of March 20th.
Truly appreciate it, man.